Hi and welcome back everyone. John here from CJM'S Events, and this is See You on the Start Line, the podcast. It's podcast 37, where we go beyond the medal. We talk about why you train, why you show up, and what it all means in the long run of things. Okay, 583 reasons to race and counting. That was the story on Sunday. So last Sunday at Lakehood, we had 583 runners, walkers, plus easily 1,000 supporters there watching and cheering everybody along. And while the weather was stunning, it wasn't the headline. You were. Here's what stood out. We had a mum running her third half marathon in memory of a friend who cheered her on through her first one. A local man tackling his first 21k with a goal in mind of a sub 4 hours at the next Selwyn Marathon. A group walking every kilometre for cancer with a name carried with each step along, and they were counting them. Another running in support of the Westpac rescue helicopter that helps save lives every day. The guy running in gumboots, one in pyjamas, well they looked like they were pyjamas anyway. Names written on t-shirts and slogans with a lot of meaning to those runners. With participants from all over New Zealand and international participants as well. Every one of them had their own story, and with runners from Dunedin and Taranaki taking out the half marathon, they would take home their stories, their memories from Lakehood. These aren't just entries; they're real stories. They're numerous. They're moments that make events bigger than medals, louder than gunshots, and deeper than distances. And these are exactly why we do this. So, what happens after all the selfies? Here's the part you may not see. Not very many people do see, really. You finish the race, the buzz from the adrenaline, and Bondi's done the prize giving and his voice is tapered out. You jump in the car on the way home, you scroll through the photos, you celebrate, have a great time. But here's what's still happening behind the scenes. Basically, for an event like Sunday, we were up at 3:15. The alarm, no, we beat the alarm. The alarm was set at 3:15, but we were up beforehand. There was the drive to Lakehood, a bit of chatter about what was going to happen between Carol and myself. When we got there, things start to happen straight away. The trailers get put into place. Power's all powered up, and we've got trailers in place. We then start to put the easy ups and everything all out. Course, cones are all checked. All 350 plus of them were for that one. Traffic management's put up in place, portaloos to make sure that they're all ready and working, and the papers are right and the systems are working for those. Timing systems tested, clocks are set up, the race start, the drink stations are all got the drinks made sure that they're there in place and all the cups and everything. Let's see, the clocks are set and the race to start. The race starts, runners are cheering, the race is ended, then prize giving. The prize giving goes through, always good, always fun. So we have the prize giving, what we call the prize giving rush. Then once it's finished, there's a mass exodus from everybody, and it seems to be about 4 or 5 of us just sitting there going, wow, that was the event. And now, how do we go about, what do we do next? Well, next comes, there's the tents come down, the flags, the banners get folded, and all put into the trailer. We have the stage trailer, which is all set, ready to go. We get the roads open there, so the lake house has got can invite the guests back into the car park. We then go through the start pack up of the traffic management gear is packed down. Drink stations are emptied. On Sunday, it was home by 6:30 p.m. Just in time. Carol's got all the posts up there for the photos and the results, and that are all posted. She's answering emails about people who have lost their sunglasses, lost their top, whereabouts is it, have we got it, reply to these, etc. Get all that out, and the messages up on social media showing that what the results are and where the photos, etc., where they can view. You can view those. Then basically it's a quick shower, dinner, a beer, and then sit down and watch a dumb movie and be in bed by about 10 o'clock. Ends up from 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 19 hours. So that can be a big day. So that's just Sunday. Monday morning, you wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Not. Then it's a couple of trips down to Lakehood again from Christchurch. Down, take the portaloos back to Ashburn New Hire. And that's 2 trips from Lakewood back into Ashburton, and then the stage trailer brought back to Christchurch. Quick unload of some gear out of that, back to Lakewood again, and to pick up the 350 cones. Home by 6 p.m. Then Tuesday, up again, basically unpacking the cones, etc., from the previous day, and then back down to Lakewood to pick up all the fences for the finish line. Pick up all those, any other leftover signs that are around, all the K marker signs, any arrows where they all are, making sure it's all back in a nice presentation for all the people who live down there at Lakewood. And this time was home by 5 p.m. Time for dinner and a bit of a movie, but then to put things together for the video. So last night was just cutting through and getting a video put together for everybody to enjoy, and then it was basically in bed by 10 o'clock. So today was meant to be washed down. It was meant to be washed down all the tables and sorting out the banners and cleaning the banners and emptying the trailer with all the fences, but that's now tomorrow. It was one of those days which we didn't really feel like there's a lot of stuff happening, although I had my email I wanted to get out. I should have got out yesterday, and then this podcast. So tomorrow it's now empty the trailer of all the fences, take the rubbish to the tip and drop. That's the last trip for the trailer at that stage. Then we've got a bit of maintenance to do on a few of the vehicles, a few brakes issues, just working on the stage trailer. So Friday we'll start planning for all of that again, and we'll be planning for our next start line with a smile. So why am I telling you all this? Because every late night unload, every early morning that we get up, every cone, every sign is powered by the stories that you bring to the events. So we're basically saying, please keep all those stories coming. We enjoy it. We love hearing about from why people are doing it, why you're not doing it, etc. We don't really want to hear why you're not doing it, but it should be why you're doing it and what the event actually means to you, the individual, because everything is so different, and you hear so much at the events about why they're doing the event and what it really means for them, how they've done their training, what is their first one. We had tears at the finish line. We had just people who were so excited when they crossed the line. We had people falling over. Some of them had to just watch where they did fall over, because some people ran everything out of themselves and brought up all sorts of stuff from what they've been drinking on the course. So you just got to be, the whole thing is their story, your story, individual story, and that's what it's all about. So let's make some new memories coming up for your next start. If Lakewood was your story, your first story starter, let's write the next chapter with Pawsome Run on Sunday the 7th of September. Now this is a dog run. It is a 2.5k for the little dogs, 5k or a 10k. We'll have big dogs, small dogs, fast dogs, and they'll want to stop and have a sniff at everything they can do. Last year we had it as 2.5k and 5k. Everyone loved it. The dogs seemed to love it, especially at the end when they were getting into water bins and just having an absolute blast. Right at the start it was really special. One dog started barking just before they started. All the dogs were barking. They knew something was going to be happening. It was really, really cool to see all that sort of start. So there are a few compulsory things for this, as leashes are required, so the dogs are actually on a lead throughout the whole run, and there are memories are totally guaranteed. We remember what happened there last time with Charlie. He's down here sleeping beside me. He had a great time. He was the ambassador, and he virtually welcomes everyone that's there. It's really quite cool to see when the dogs, when one arrives, they'll got to have a good sniff and learn about each other. So this is held at the Canterbury A&P Park, and that is on, as I said, on Sunday the 7th of September. It's one you want to get out to. If you haven't got a dog and you love animals, you can still enter and just go in the 10k or 5k or even the 2.5k. Just come along, have a great time. There are finishers medals for the humans, dog tags for the dogs, and then there's memorabilia of a Pawsome Run t-shirt for humans and a Pawsome Run bandana for the dogs. Even if the adults, humans, wanted to have a Pawsome Run bandana, that's no problem. You can grab one of those for yourself. So then we've got Muddy Good Run is on the 28th of September. That's 3 weeks after Pawsome Run. This is one of the most it's awesome event. I'm not really sure how words created. There's so many smiles and so many faces. This is from age 4 to as adults to as old as you want to be or as young as you want to be. That's an adult. Brings back the inner child into you totally. So there's skippy bins to get through for water. There's cargo nets to crawl under. There's camo nets under. There's cargo nets to climb over. There's hay bales. There are road bollards. There's water bins. There's cars to climb over. There's cars to crawl under. There's mud pits. There is water slide. There's a mud slides. There is everything you can actually dream up around this. It is there, and it's all about mud, and it's all about putting that smile on your face. You dress up. We have best dress competitions, so it is so cool seeing everybody dressed up before the event and during the event, and see how some of those costumes stay together throughout the whole event. Tips for anyone looking to do anything: least is best. So what do you call it? The onesies after the first mud pit, they get very heavy and people just really want to take them off. There's a lot of finish line pride. It's absolutely earned. Families can do it together. You've got children and the parents. It is a great bonding for families to get out there and have a great time in the mud. It's about the only time kids you get the chance to put some mud over mum and dad, so have a crack at it. Then we've got Ride the Rakaia on the 25th of October. That's Labour weekend. So this has got the stunning Rakaia Gorge climb with the Mount Hutt in the background. It's a stunning descent coming into the gorge, and the beautiful climb all the way out with Mount Hutt looking over you as you do it. So basically choose that challenge. It is an awesome one. We've got the King and the Queen of the Gorge. That is the title for that, as being the King and the Queen. And then there's the finish as well. So this it starts at the Mead Community Hall and finishes outside the Rakaia domain. It is a stunning race. It's 93 kilometres and it's fast. Slowest part is getting out of the gorge. It is pretty cool, that part of it. So make sure you get that into your diary on the 25th of October. Early bird entries for that, we've got an early bird entry closing on the 16th of August, so make sure you get out and grab hold of that there. You can save yourself a couple of dollars for that entry. Otherwise, get the entry in the week beforehand as well for that. It is absolutely stunning race. Really good. It'd be great to see the numbers right up there again and make it a really exciting day. Then we've got Ride the Wilderness that's basically a mountain bike or gravel bike race. This is on Saturday the 16th of November. This is Canterbury anniversary weekend. You've got West Coast scenery on full show. It's right throughout the whole 126k, all the way from Ross to Greymouth. We've got distances. You've got 4 distances, so this is suitable for anyone. We've got 126k from Ross, 95k from Hokitika, 59 from Cowboy Paradise, and 21k from Kamara. I say mountain bike, gravel, e-bike, whatever you've got, bring it. Finishes in Greymouth. Children can take part from age 7 in the Kamara ride. Bring the whole family. Have a great day out. That's on Saturday the 16th of November. Make sure you're there. It is one to remember, and that is going to create memories for everybody. So 90-second action plan. Let's wrap up with this 90 seconds. Choose your next event. Pawsome Run, Muddy Good Run, Ride the Rakaia, or Ride the Wilderness. Click on that entry fee, commit, actions, beat intentions. Tell a mate, or better, you can leash up the dog. Screenshot your confirmation email. Print it, stick it on the fridge or your workplace notice board, then everyone knows what's happening. Show up, train smart, and bring your next story to the start line. We'll handle all the cones, we'll handle the drink stations, lost property emails, and yes, the 3:15 starts and the alarms. You just bring the reason why. So we always I've always said this, we don't just put on events, we create opportunities for movement, for memory, for momentum, and the best thing we see every week isn't just the finishers, it's the people who stood at the start line and said, I'm here, let's go. So wherever you are, what distance you've got your eye on, thanks for being part of this. And always, I'll see you on the start line. Take care, everyone.